11:58. He responds 1:38. It was a long combo. I didn't want to respond.
Still doesn't call you back.
Still doesn't call me back.
Okay.
And they're like, you never call me back. It's so annoying. 2:44. Responds at 8:20. I legit still hasn't called me.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out this compilation video. Here we go.
Pandering pastors, single women run the church. Men don't want to be spiritual, or men don't want to be under the authority of God. That's not necessarily it. Some do want to do it and some don't. The ones that do want this to be a part of their life can't be in the majority of churches because they won't stand for the pastor who's not willing to give the whole truth about what the word of God says about women and family and men and order. Pastors leave out all kinds of stuff. These pastors know that single women would gawk at what the Bible actually says about women and what the Bible actually says about order and what the Bible actually says about punishment and what the Bible actually says about authority and what the Bible actually says about obedience, not just in relationship, but just in general. These pastors know that single women would gawk at what the Bible actually says in its entirety. So they leave it out and men won't stand for it. So the pastors will accommodate and compromise, and men don't respect that. And they're not sitting for that. The issue is that there are way more Christian pastors who will pander and accommodate and twist up what they call the word of God to pander to a human woman. And that's what men don't respect.
That's the thing. A lot of the talking points when it comes to the Bible doesn't align with the feminist movement, okay? It doesn't align with modern women and how they think in 2024, okay? There's a lot of structure. There's a lot of submission that is talked about in the Bible, okay? 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3, if I'm not mistaken, talks specifically, and many other verses in the Bible talk about structure. That's just the bottom line. And when you're looking at the churches, not every church is built the same, okay? There's a lot of churches out there that are good, and there's some of them that are not so good, okay? Some of them are shady. And when I think back to previous videos, some of you guys have even mentioned that your pastor has tried to convince you to marry a single mother. And if you don't marry a single mother, then you're not a real man, okay? Which is crazy to talk about if your pastor or an elder is even trying to convince you that's the case. So when you're looking at the church, there's no secret as to why some of you guys are checking out. But let me know what you guys think about this topic.
Ladies, the only time having a boyfriend is worth it is when he is able to fully support you and pay all your bills. I said it, and I'll say it again. The only time a man who is your boyfriend, he's not your husband, if you're gonna be a girlfriend to someone, he needs to be paying all your bills. Otherwise, why is he there? What is his purpose? If he's not, he's just a boyfriend. Meaning if he leaves you, and a boyfriend is not a legal title. If he leaves you and promises you marriage, leaves you with nothing, you get nothing. But if he's paying all your bills, you're able to save money, you're able to invest into businesses that you want to do. If he leaves you, you're leaving with something else at the end of it.
I wonder if these types of women really understand how foolish they sound. Okay, truly fascinating. It really is. Tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke.
So today was giving bare minimum. Good morning. I didn't reply with an emoji because, like, why would I?
Yeah.
Why?
How are we feeling? I called him. He doesn't pick up. I say, call me. He goes, hold up, baby girl. Talking to my man. He's telling me something. I'm like, okay, very dry. 11:58. He responds 1:38. It was a long combo. I didn't want to respond.
Still doesn't call you back.
Still doesn't call me back.
Okay.
So then I said, call me. Call me. And they're like, you never call me back. It's so annoying. 2:44. Responds at 8:20. I legit still hasn't called me. You look nice. What are you doing? What am I doing right now?
Nothing. You're not responding.
No.
It's done.
No, let's respond something mean.
No.
What are we doing right now?
Not you. We're analyzing.
Talk about women having a group chat on steroids, okay? This is truly fascinating. She has a full-blown PowerPoint presentation as to why a man didn't call her back, okay? Newsflash, he's probably living his best life without you. Okay, it seems like he's busy. You're rounding up the troops to figure out why he's not calling you back and having a full-blown TED talk as to why this is occurring. Okay, meanwhile, these are the same types of women, when you ask them what they want to eat, crickets.
When I first met my husband, I was working my engineering job with my own place while he was sleeping on our mentor's couch with a roommate whose cat used to piss on all of his clothes. And guess what? I used to sleep on that couch that probably had 1,000 across it with him. And then when we dated the second time, he had his own studio apartment, but he was sleeping on the floor. And guess what? I slept on that floor with him. And then when he decided to quit his job to build out his credit repair business, I'm the one that financially supported us for 4 months and then put my dreams to the side for a year in order to help him build it. And it was the best investment I've ever made in my life. And before all the traumatized girlies come in here talking about it could never be them, let me put you on game real quick. Instead of looking for a man with money, I was looking for a man who was honest, dedicated, passionate, intense, purpose-driven, selfless, caring, with a big-ass heart and a big-ass dream. And in return, I got the happiest, healthiest marriage that I could ask for and the most perfect husband that I could have never fabricated in my mind. And I decided to stick beside him and support him in whatever he needed because I knew, because of the man that he is, he was going to be successful in whatever he did. And because of my investment, now instead of spending all of his money, I get to spend all of our money. And yes, there's a difference.
Okay, so shout outs to her. And I can only imagine the pushback that she got from her single friends at the time. Okay, her acquaintances, the sisterhood, telling her, why are you with this broke dude? Us solid dudes, we don't forget stuff like that. We really don't. Okay, she probably got back everything that she's invested in that man times 10.
I'm done. I'm going to fuck off. Fuck this. I'm done.
I wonder if she gave her 2 weeks notice, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, you got to give me some time to find your replacement. Yeah, I might have to hold on to that last paycheck before I release it, okay? I'm just saying. Highly unprofessional.
I'm gonna be really honest. I've noticed a lot of women, not all, but a lot of you guys have this mindset of like, if a man can do it, I can do it. And I don't understand why y'all want to be men so bad. I get there's some women who just like to work in hard labor jobs because it makes more. I'm one of those women. I totally understand. And I would much rather be away from people and do stuff like this. But it's not for the weak. Working with grown men, you're going to have to pick up the slack and carry your own dead weight. And a lot of the times women will realize that when they work in hard labor jobs, when you're loading trailers and stuff like that, you're on your own. I always tell women this, a lot of the times you might underestimate how strong a man is, how much pain a man can endure during working. Yeah, we're not the same. We're not equal.
She's absolutely right. But, you know, at least she gave it a shot. We'll give her some credit there.
I am so happy that I'm no longer single. And I'm not sorry for saying that. I truly, honestly hated every single second of being single for the past 2 years. And if you're one of those people who tell your friends, don't worry, you'll find it when you least expect it. There's a special place in hell for you. Because that's actually not true. Sometimes, honestly, men and women, you're just waiting till someone stupid lets somebody good go. So you have to make yourself available. We're not chasing. We're not chasing. We're not chasing. Shutting off my scallop top. We're not. We're just making ourselves available. But what your single friends will do, if they're perpetually single and they're haters and they don't want to lose you as a friend, they will try to convince you to stay home and sit in your hyper independence so that you never become found. Do you see what I'm getting at? Do you see what I'm getting at? Guys, I enjoyed being single for the sake of, you know, finding a hobby, learning new recipes, building, growing on yourself. But I'm just saying, personally, honestly, God did not design us to be alone and suffer alone. And I have beef with you. I have beef with you if you're the kind of person invalidating other people's feelings for wanting somebody. It's this piece that I have of just feeling like I have a best friend. I have a support system. And yes, I have girlfriends, but nothing can replace romantic love. Maybe Jesus is love. You know, I love Jesus. I do. But he didn't want me to suffer. He didn't want me suffering in this ratchet world alone. He didn't want you to suffer either.
Okay, modern women can huff and puff and try to be independent boss babes, liberated and free, but biology is going to pull them right back to the center. We are not designed to be alone. We're not designed to be isolated. We were designed to reproduce and to come together. Okay, have family and community. That's the real flex. It really is. You know, as we make these videos, we're seeing some of these modern women, the wheels are turning in regards to the way they're thinking. Okay, they're realizing that the feminist movement has led them astray. Okay, not all of them, but some of these women are waking up. Some of them. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Go ahead and provide me some feedback. And until next time.